You cannot discover new horizons unless you are willing to lose sight of the familiar shore. The past is never truly gone because it continues to live within us and shape who we are. Given the choice between grief and nothingness, I would choose grief because it means I lived. Great tasks are accomplished when we begin with small steps, just as mountains are moved by stones. Courage means raising your voice for honesty, truth, and compassion even when others remain silent. Dreams belong to those who dare to carry them, which is why dreamers often feel so alone. Time becomes lifeless when measured by clocks, but it lives through memory and experience. A person is often the sum of his misfortunes, carrying them like shadows wherever he goes. To understand the world fully, one must first understand a small place deeply, like Mississippi. Those who never open books may think they know the world, but in truth, they only hold opinions. Writers should read everything, good or bad, to learn how stories are built and voices are shaped. The goal is not just to surpass others, but to constantly strive to surpass your own limitations. Fiction exists because writers are unable to tell the truth directly, so they reveal it in stories. The writer's duty is to help humanity endure by reminding us of courage and compassion. I often do not know what I think until I have written it down on paper. The artist himself does not matter as much as the art that survives him. Facts are not always the same as truth, for truth often lies beneath or beyond the facts. The only subject worth writing about is the human heart struggling against itself. Characters often guide the writer, who simply follows them with a pen in hand. A writer owes his loyalty not to society or opinion, but only to his art. To those who treat sin as just a word, salvation will also remain only a word. Man often carries burdens far heavier than he should, yet he continues to endure. A true gentleman accepts responsibility for his actions and lives with their consequences. Misfortune may tire a man, but time itself is often his greatest misfortune. There are truths too great for a few words and too subtle for thousands of them. Humanity finds salvation not in avoiding suffering, but in learning through it. The writer helps mankind endure by keeping alive hope, compassion, and sacrifice. I refuse to accept the end of mankind, for man is capable of rising and prevailing. Man is immortal not by body, but by spirit, compassion, and endurance of the soul. Trouble is part of being human, yet it is within man to rise above it. Freedom is not something we merely claim, but something we must practice each day. Love is the one force in life that truly matters beyond all else. In matters of the heart, all men are created equal despite their differences. If happiness is possible, I will embrace it. But if suffering is necessary, I will endure it. Even at the world's end, humanity will argue about its next destination. Certain days feel both nostalgic and familiar, carrying sadness and beauty in equal measure. Between love and pride, pride is often the stronger, though love lingers painfully behind. Memory believes in truths long before reason confirms them. Nothing truly was, for everything continues to exist in memory and grief. Love is not complete until it has been tested and survived through its own defeat.